I'm making one of the best dishes from one of the most famous places in Greece, Mykonos. And you'll be surprised at how simple this is. It's called Skordomakaronada, basically garlic pasta with tomatoes. This is the Greek yaya's way of not using a food processor. You do it on a hand grater, and you get this beautiful, chunky, fresh tomato. And what you end up with at the end is basically a beautiful butterflied tomato skin and all this delicious juice and pulp. A lot of garlic goes into this dish, and I like to use it in slivers so that you can actually chew on it. Traditional Greek cooks do not shy away from garlic. It does need quite a bit of olive oil. I'm just gonna cook this up very slowly, careful not to burn it. Empty the tomato into the pan slowly. I'm just gonna let that cook. A little bit of sugar. There's always a little bit of acidity in a good tomato, so you try to balance that with some sugar, a little bit of salt, and a spritz of black pepper. And while this is simmering, I'm gonna get the spaghetti going. Let me add a little salt. So this dish dates back pre-Jackie-O. This is a pre-Jackie-O dish, really traditional Mykonos, when the island was still poor. People needed to figure out how to get by without using so much meat. This is imitating the idea of spaghetti with ground meat sauce, except I'm using rusks instead of ground meat. So we're crushing this with a mortar and pestle. And by doing that, we're simulating basically the texture of ground meat. And when it's sprinkled over the tomato sauce and it gets a little wet, it'll be very similar actually in texture. It's done. We want a little bit of texture on that so you can see that there's still some uneven pieces. You could do it in a food processor, but you wouldn't get this, you know, kind of nice unevenness. I'm ready to marry these two. Just lifting my pasta straight out of the pot, mixing it right into the sauce. I'm just gonna mix this together. Super simple. I'm getting those nice garlic cloves in here too. It's exactly what we want. I love it. A little of the crunchy rusk on top. Some parsley. I always like a little black pepper on my pasta. Not too much. And the pièce de résistance, which is not something that traditional cooks on Mykonos would probably do, but I have this wonderful kopanisti that beautiful Greek yaya made for us. And I just want to add a tiny bit, kind of a reminder of my beautiful trip to the island. If you can't find Mykonos kopanisti, you can make your own just by mashing feta cheese, oregano, black pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. Or you can enjoy it without any cheese at all. It's totally delicious this way. Wow. This absolutely proves that simplicity is the key to good eating. The garlic is soft, but it's there. And the fresh tomato has that beautiful balance of acidity with that little bit of sugar. I got a little bit of that spicy Mykonos kopanisti and some of the rusks. What more do you want? Spaghetti with fresh tomato sauce, garlic, and I have a great wine picked out. I chose a single vineyard rosé made with a Xinomavro grape from the area of Amindeo. It has hints of rose petal and strawberry. It's a really nice match with the tomato sauce and the garlic. Easy here.